Hello students, welcome to the online classes of the lovely public senior secondary school New Lalpur. With the continuation of civics chapter 5, working of institutions. In our previous session we have discussed the topic like what is parliament and its need, houses of parliament, difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and political executive and permanent executive for the country. Today we will begin with another topic, that is powers and functions of Prime Minister. Prime Minister is the head of the government as the leader of ruling party. He presides over the cabinet meetings. He formulates different policies. He coordinates the work of different ministers. He is also the chief advisor of the president. He assigns the portfolios to the ministers and change them if necessary. He is the chairman of the planning commission. Cabinet ministers. Who are cabinet ministers? Cabinet ministers are usually top-level leaders of the ruling party. Council of Ministers is the official name for the body that includes all the ministers. It usually has 60 to 80 ministers of different ranks. Usually, the cabinet ministers meet to take the decisions in the name of Council of Ministers. The Council of Ministers consists of three categories. Cabinet ministers, they are top-level leaders of the ruling party. Ministers of state with independent charge, they are in charge of smaller ministries. Ministers of state, these ministers are attached to and are required to assist the cabinet ministers. Now, functions of president. In India, the president is the head of the state and has following powers. All the government activities take place in the name of president. He exercises the nominal powers. He supervises the overall functioning of all the political institutions in the country so that they can operate in harmony to achieve the objective of state. All the international treaties and agreements are made in his name. All the major appointments like appointment of Chief Justice of India, the judges of Supreme Court and High Courts of the state, the governors of the state, the election commission are made in his name. He is Supreme Commander of the Defence Forces of India. Judiciary. What is the meaning of judiciary? All the courts at different levels in the country are collectively known as the judiciary. It is an independent and powerful institution and it is considered essential for the democracies. The Indian judiciary consists of a Supreme Court for the entire nation, High Court in the state, district court and the courts at local level. The judiciary in India is also one of the most powerful institutions in the world. The Supreme Court is an apex court. Its decisions binding on all the courts. High courts, they considered appeal from the lower courts and deal in the cases within state jurisdiction, while district court deal with the local cases of the district and decides serial criminal cases. Powers of judiciary. The judiciary in India is one of the most powerful judiciary in the world. India has an integrated judiciary system. It means that Supreme Court controls the judicial administration in the country, as it settles the dispute between the citizens, between the citizen and the government, between two or more states, and between government and the union and state level. It is also free from legislature and judiciary. It means that judges do not act on the direction of the government or according to the wishes of the party in power. The judiciary in India is independent body. It means that it is not under the control of legislature or the executive. The Supreme Court and the High Courts have the power to interpret the constitution of the country. The Supreme Court of India has also ruled that the basic principles of the constitution cannot be changed by the parliament. The powers and the independence of the judiciary allows it to act as a guardian of the fundamental rights of the citizen. The citizens can directly approach to the Supreme Court in case of any violation of their rights. The courts intervene or prevent the misuse of the government's power to make decisions. They check the malpractices on the part of the public official. They can also determine the validity or declare invalid any law and action of the legislature in the country when it is challenged before them, and this is known as the judicial review. I hope this chapter will help you to understand the role of institution in the country and how institutions work for the country. Thank you.